Let me ask for some dating advice from Jordan Peterson. How do you find, on that topic, the love of your life?
That's a good question. I was asked that multiple times on my tour. 3 times in a row, in fact, because we asked people to use this Slido gadget.
That's a popular question?
It always came up to the top. And I got asked that 3 times in a row, and I didn't have a good answer. And then I thought, why don't I have a good answer? I thought, oh, I know why. Because that's a stupid question. So why?
Yeah.
Why? Because it's putting the cart before the horse. Here's the right question. How do I make myself into the perfect date? You answer that question, and you will not have any problem answering the previous question. It's like, what do I want in a partner? If I offered everything I could to a partner, who would I be? You work on that. Ask that question. Just ask. Just ask yourself, okay, I have to be the person that women would want. Okay, what do they want? Clean. That's not a bad start. Reasonably good physical shape. So healthy, productive, generous, honest, willing to delay gratification. So you dance with a woman. It's like, what's she doing? What are you two doing? Well, it's a pattern. There's patterns happening around you. That's the music. Patterns. Patterns of being. That's the music. Now, can you align yourself with the patterns of being gracefully? That's what she's checking out. And then can you do that with her? And then can you do that in a playful and attentive manner? And keep your bloody hands to yourself for at least a minute. And so, can you dance in a playful manner? It's like you can go through this in your imagination. And you'll know. And then you think, well, how far am I from those things? And the answer is usually, man, it's a pretty horrible abyss separating you from that ideal. But the harder you work on offering other people what they need and want, the more people will line up to play with you. And so it's the wrong question. It's like, how can I be the best partner possible? And then you think, well, if I do that, people will just take advantage of me. And that's the non-naive objection, right? Because the naive person thinks, well, I'll be good and everyone will treat me right. It's like the cynic says, no, I'll be good and someone will take me out. And then you think, well, what do you do about that objection? And the answer is, well, you factor that in. And that's why you're supposed to be, as soft as a dove and as wise as a serpent. It's like, I know you're full of snakes. I know it. Maybe I know it more than you do. But we'll play anyways. And
Take the risk anyway.
That's right. Voluntarily, right? What's so cool about that is that even though the person you're dealing with is full of snakes, if you offer your hand in trust and it's real, you will evoke the best in them.
Yeah.
And that's true. Even I've dealt with people who were pretty damn criminal and pretty psychopathic and sometimes dangerously so. And you tread very lightly when you're dealing with someone like that, especially if they're intoxicated. And even then, your best bet is that alert trust.
The only dating advice you will ever need. Dating can feel like navigating a maze. There are countless opinions, strategies, and approaches out there, but what if we simplified it? What if there was a way to cut through the noise and focus on the core principles that lead to genuine, fulfilling connections? This article dives into the essentials, the only dating advice you'll ever need, to help you approach dating with confidence, clarity, and purpose. 1. Know yourself first. Before you dive into the dating world, take the time to truly understand who you are. Self-awareness is the foundation of successful relationships. Ask yourself, what are my core values and priorities? What kind of partner aligns with my goals and lifestyle? What are my deal breakers and non-negotiables? The more you know about yourself, the better you'll be at identifying who's right for you. Remember, a healthy relationship is a partnership, not a rescue mission. Work on becoming the best version of yourself, and you'll attract someone who complements your growth. 2. Set clear intentions. Casual dating. Looking for a life partner? Something in between. Be honest with yourself and others about your intentions. Misaligned expectations can lead to frustration and heartbreak. Communicate openly from the start so both parties can make informed decisions. 3. Focus on communication. Great relationships are built on open and honest communication. This doesn't just mean expressing your feelings but also listening, really listening, to your partner. Active listening shows respect and fosters trust. Here's how you can improve your communication skills. Use I statements to express how you feel without assigning blame. Ask open-ended questions to encourage deeper conversations. Validate your partner's emotions, even if you don't fully agree with their perspective. 4. Prioritize emotional availability. Being emotionally available means being open to vulnerability, intimacy, and growth. If you're holding on to past pain or fears, take the time to heal before entering a new relationship. Similarly, avoid pursuing people who aren't ready for emotional connection. A strong relationship requires both partners to show up fully. 5. Quality over quantity. In the age of dating apps and endless options, it's easy to fall into the trap of swiping endlessly or juggling multiple connections. But meaningful relationships don't come from spreading yourself thin. Focus on building deeper connections with a select few instead of chasing superficial interactions with many. 6. Pay attention to actions, not just words. Words can be persuasive, but actions reveal true intentions. Does your date follow through on promises? Do they treat you and others with kindness and respect? Consistency between words and actions is a hallmark of integrity and reliability.